Man, there are absolutely no coincidences in life. Whatever route that you choose to take in your life, it will ultimately lead you to your purpose. You'll just take a little bit longer than you were supposed to, and you'll learn a little bit more. So, therefore, you'll appreciate what you're about to receive in the end. But first, you have to understand whatever decision that you choose to make, you have to live with that. And you have to make it work, whatever it is, right? There are no good or bad people. There are only good and bad decisions, choices that you make. And how do you tell if a decision is good or bad? Well, your decision is going to take care of you and everybody else around you. If it's a good decision, if it's a bad decision, it's only going to take care of you, right? You're going to be the only one that benefits from whatever decision you make. And don't get it twisted as well, because there are some decisions that will be made in life, right, by people who won't just benefit them. It'll benefit them and maybe someone close to them. But as far as it helping everybody, that's not going to happen. See, you want to do those things that keep an eye out, or just show your acts of kindness for everybody around you, because that way you show that you're taking care of everybody. I have everybody in my best interest. I don't care if you don't have me in yours. I have you in mine, right? Case in point, say you go purchase something from a store. You go to a restaurant, whatever, and you go pick up. It's like you're picking up instead of just staying in. You're picking up, and they give you your change back after you pay with cash, and they end up giving you more than it was supposed to. And you just walked out to your car and got in the car, and like you check your pocket and see that, oh man, I got way more than I was supposed to have. Like, you could probably be driving off. You could be with somebody, sitting next to somebody in the car, and that person goes, yo, what are you doing? It's like, bro, that person just gave back $20. It's like, okay, but they were only supposed to give me 10. He's like, so what's the problem? You just got broke off. I'm like, yeah, but this isn't right. This isn't my money. Now that person gonna look at me, right, because of how I talk and how I talk on here, and I'm like, yo, our blessings come when we bless other people, right? So for me to get $10 extra, like, look, there go your blessing. No, 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 no. That is not my blessing. Somebody just made a mistake. So I go back to that store and I give that individual back their money, and they go, oh, thanks, I appreciate that. And then I walk out, and they look at me, and it's like, bro, look, you just gave back that money, man. No reward, no nothing. It's like, that's not the point, right? Here's the point, because I look way beyond what another person is thinking about. Another person is thinking about, oh man, that's your blessing. You just received something. No, this is not. I just got this money from this person, right, that works at this store. Later at night, that person is going to have to close out their drawer. And when they notice that they're $10 short, they're going to get chewed out by the supervisor, right? And they're going to have to pay that money back out of their pocket. This is what happens. See, I made a decision that only took care of me if I'd have kept that money. It only takes care of me. I got $10 extra. Now, if I take that money back, my conscience is free. I have a good conscience, and I've also helped somebody out. Therefore, they don't have to pay an extra $10 at the end of their shift when they made a mistake. Stop doing things, man, that's just making you look good. Stop doing things that's making you feel good. Start looking at other people and start understanding their situations are not as good as yours. They're not. They won't be as good as yours unless you help them. If you can look over your shoulder or look out your window and see anybody out there who's struggling, and you got it right now, and you have the ability to give, I suggest you do so. I don't want you questioning anybody because of their situation. You don't know what happened to them. But if you have it to give, give. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. You don't have to. But what I'm saying is, right, in order to start like restoring some of the humanity in this country, like in the world, we need to start helping our fellow man. How is it that we're so ready to help people that we don't know in other countries when there's people outside your door, when there's people outside your house, down the street, outside the store that you frequent on a regular, that are suffering? And the only thing that a lot of people can say is, well, they made their decision, they made their choice. No, man. Sometimes it was choices that was made for them that they couldn't control. I want you to sound like I'm contradicting myself with saying that they made their decision. Yeah, a lot of them made decisions to go work for companies and got laid off, and then they don't have family members to help them, right? This person could have got a job here in Austin, but they're from like Detroit. They wanted to make a difference. If you're from Detroit, oh my God, you made it. Jesus Christ, Detroit. And now you're in Austin, it's booming, right? And say you lose your job, right? Or say you fall and hurt yourself. Say something happens to you where you cannot continue to work. Say you lose a loved one, and now you're trying to balance a household that was operated through two individuals, and not two people, and now it's just being operated through you. You're gonna take a hit. You might not be able to afford it. You're taking out loans. You're doing this, that, and the third. It's just you make choice after choice after choice, thinking you're staying afloat, and it doesn't work out for you. That person was making decisions. Remember I said they're making decisions to take care of them and everybody else around them. So let's say that this person took this decision to go out there and work in Austin because it was better for him and his family. We could leave Detroit, and then my mom and them need money. I can send money home. Now shit happens, right? Shit happens, and that can be something that happens to that person. He can get laid off his job, and nobody else is hiring right now, and it's high as hell in Austin, and they're not in the streets. These are possibilities. I think about it all the time. I think about how can a person become homeless, right? When they have family members that will support them and take care of them. But how do I know they have that? That's just an assumption. There's some people out there in this world, man, who don't know anybody, who truly don't know anybody they can go to for help. And that's why you see them out there on the streets. And you being a aware individual, you know what I'm saying, being of sound mind and body, you see this person going through a struggle. If you can help them, because that's where it starts, right? That's where we start to heal people, because everything starts with us. You heal yourself first. You heal yourself first. You get mentally right, physically right, spiritually right, and emotionally right. And then you go out there and you help. You help somebody else in need. You were in that position at one time in your life. Not saying that you were homeless or broke or poor and everything, but like you were in a position to where you were living from check to check. You was in a position to where you was almost out in the streets. You was in a position to where you didn't have any food to eat at night. You was in a position to where you were going through a breakup or a divorce or you lost somebody. You were one of those people who ended up being there, and you were angry at the world until you finally realized that, hey man, I got to do work with me. You was a person that was like touched early in your life inappropriately, right? You was a person that told you wasn't going to be anything. You were a person that just kept getting ridiculed and bullied throughout your life, but you were able to make it. And I guarantee you didn't make it by yourself. So you got to look at these other people like that and understand you got to give them their grace. You have to give them their grace in order for them to catch up. Because right now, it's a struggle for everybody. It's a struggle for everybody, whether you know it or not, for the rich and the poor. It's a struggle. We're all going through something right now. If you are alive today, you're going through something. Something has happened in your life to either put you in this upper echelon of people or at the very bottom, right? The very bottom, the like 80% of people. There's only 1%. Like I even look at the number like, man, 1% really? Like, yeah, it's not too many like billionaires and millionaires. I mean, there's a lot of them, but as compared to the people who actually don't have it at all, man, those numbers are skewed. So I believe it is time that we really start to operate for other people. Let's really start to operate for other people. I went on a 30-day journey, right? Today is July the 5th, but I started this journey at the beginning of June. I think it was like May the 27th. And I went 30 days, I went to God. 30 days I went to God. And I would ask God, what is it that you want from me, right? I'm not expecting God to answer me by a voice, right? I'm expecting God to answer me through people, through my actions, right? Through the angels, if you believe it or not, right? I'm talking about the universal God. I can go somewhere with this, but I don't want to go there right now. I just really want to talk about me going to God and me making these proper decisions. And God told me exactly what I should be doing, because it hit me. It was like, I need you to drink more water. I was like, I drink tons of water. What are you talking about? And it's like, I also need you to work out. It's like, God, I always work out. What are you talking about? It's like, and I need you to start eating right. And it's like, come on, man, what are you talking about? Why are you telling me these things that I already do? And the very last thing, right, was like, I need you to be honest. I need you to be honest with me, right? I want y'all to know something, right? This God that y'all talking to. When y'all speak out loud, I ask this question a lot to a lot of people. When you speak out loud, who do you think you're talking to? And everybody be like, man, I'm talking to God. I'm talking to God. I'm like, okay, cool. So how does God answer you? right? If you're speaking to God right now, like how I'm speaking to you guys, right? There's nobody else around me that can hear me. But when you guys turn your computer on or your smartphone and you find this video, you're going to listen to it and you're going to hear the voice of a God speaking to you. That's how it works. You are a God. It's in you. When you speak, when you pray, you hear you. You hear yourself back to you. You end up being honest to yourself, like me, right? What did I say? God said, I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest with me. Therefore, I need to be honest with myself. And I thought about it, and I was like, oh, I get it. Let me go ahead and bite this bullet, hold myself accountable. I get it. See, I always did videos in the morning, waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like, hey, man, make sure you got your water, y'all got your breakfast, y'all ready to go. Let's go hit this gym up. Let's go, right? That was me every single morning. Started in 2020 when I started to have my visions, right? I was on it every day. But then I fell off of it. And then I started faking it, right? Start faking because I'm not saying I'm not doing it, but I'm not doing it as much as I should be doing it. And I'm damn sure not doing enough to be trying to tell somebody else to be doing it. But that's changed now, so listen to me, please. And hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, please, for your boy, because I'm back on my to start being able to give this information to you guys on how you can change your lives, right? And this first is just being honest. I had to be honest with myself. I was not drinking enough water. I was not working out as hard as I could be. I was missing days, right? And I wasn't eating right. I mean, I would eat fast food here and there at a point in time when I wasn't eating any fast food at all. So I had to get back to that mindset, right? Because this is all the physical that I'm working on right now. This season, I'm working on spiritual, right? And I'm working on physical. Like mental is also is taking its toll, but I've gone through a lot to build and rebuild and restructure and like focus and build up my life, and it's been great. It's been a great journey. This is a journey that I'm going to continue to take with you guys. So this is me saying to y'all, man, if y'all want to be your absolute best, you want to make sure that you're doing the things that take care of you and everybody that's around, making that right decision. You have to be right with you first. You got to get right with you first to start to see that it's not about you, it's about other people. But first you have to get yourself right to be able to be in a position to help anybody else. The idea is to be your best self so you can help somebody else be their best self. If I'm not my best me, right? There's somebody out there in the world right now who's hurting, and they wish they could hear a word like this. But if I wasn't my best me, I didn't do that work for those last 30 days and my days leading after that, then no, they wouldn't be able to find this video and understand that I need to work on me. This guy is right. Is there anything else that he has that I can listen to, right? There is, and there's going to be more now because I worked on myself and I was honest with me. I cannot tell somebody to do something that I'm not doing. That is not how life works. You're going to have to learn how to do it. You're going to have to get the will again. You're going to have to get the motivation, the inspiration to get up off your behind, right? And go be your best, because there's somebody out there that's waiting on you to shine so they can make it. There's somebody out there waiting on me to shine. It's time for me to shine. It's time for y'all to get it together. This is how we do it, right? No more putting off. I'm serious. No more putting off things that you can do at this very moment tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. All you have is right now. The only thing that's guaranteed in life is death. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. It could come at any moment. So I'm going to need you to live your life as if you knew you was going to be dead tomorrow. I need you to live your life like man, there's no shadow of doubt. I could be gone tomorrow. I can be gone. So I'm going to make sure that I got all my family affairs and everything in line right now. But first, I need you to take care of you. Get right mentally. Get right spiritually. Get right emotionally. Right? Get right physically. And I'm going to walk y'all through all the steps that I went through getting to this point in this moment in my life, right? My spiritual awakening, because it's a beautiful thing. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm up in the clouds. I'm up in the clouds, and it's a beautiful thing. And as long as I'm here and I can do what I do, I'm going to help as many other people out there who want to make it to that next level of their life, to find that purpose. So you guys take care, man. Have a great day whenever you check out this video. Just have a great day. If you check it out in the morning, have a great morning, man. I want you guys to feel relaxed and feel the joy and the spirit and the beauty that this world has to offer and what we have to offer to it and other people in it, so that we can prosper, man. Y'all take care.